Carl White. Remember the movie Forrest Gump? Right? Remember in that movie, Forrest, when he was holding his best buddy Bubba, was dying in his hands. What did Forrest promise him? Forrest promised him that he was going to go open up a shrimp company, right? So sure as the world, Forrest goes and opens up a shrimp company. Okay? Well, if you remember, when they went out in that shrimp boat, in the beginning, they weren't catching anything. Remember, they were catching spare tires, toilet seats, empty beer cans. They weren't catching anything. Well, then one day, Forrest was bringing his shrimp boat back to the docks, and who did he see up there? Remember, he saw Lieutenant Dan. Remember, no legs, right? He had lost his legs in the war. Well, if you remember right, Lieutenant Dan and Forrest go out, and they're out shrimping, and then a big storm, like today, comes up on those guys. And what happened to all the other shrimp boats? Remember, they thought they were running into safety, running into shore, taking their boats into the harbor, while Forrest and Lieutenant Dan stayed in the storm. Now, what happened to the boats that ran to shore? Remember, they all busted up on the shore, because they ran to what they thought was safety, and they got all busted up. Well, remember what happened? Lieutenant Dan, no legs and all, went up to the crow's nest, strapped himself on up there, and in the raging of the storm, raised his hands to God himself, saying, "Come on, is this the best you got?" And he rode that storm out with Forrest Gump. And then once the storm was over, and they weathered that storm together, remember what happened then? All the other boats were busted up on shore, and there was one boat left doing all the shrimping. Now, that one boat was Forrest and Lieutenant Dan. Remember, they were catching more shrimp than the boat could hold because everybody else had ran away during the storm. Well, I want to tell you right now that I want to be your Lieutenant Dan. I'm going to strap myself to your crow's nest, so to speak. We're going to weather this storm out together. I am not your fair weather friend. We're going to survive this storm. And while everybody else is running to shore and getting busted up, we're going to be sitting here weathering this storm together with strategies that work. Strategies that I'm actually using in my mortgage business today to help me explode my business. And I'm going to help you do the same thing. I want to be your Lieutenant Dan. I am not your fair weather friend. We're going to ride this thing out together. We're going to implement the strategies, and we're going to laugh at all the people that ran to shore to take their boats into the harbor and got all busted up. We're going to be laughing at them because we're going to have an explosion of business. Look forward to you being there. I want to be your Lieutenant Dan.